Hi there, it's Ruth, and today we'll be dividing fractions. So the first question is 2/3 divided by 3. And the first thing I'm going to do with this question is make the whole number a fraction. And we can make whole numbers fractions by dividing them by 1 because any number divided by 1 is essentially itself. So we're keeping the 2/3 and we're making the whole number a fraction by giving it a denominator of 1. Now with these questions, if we have a fraction divided by another fraction, we can simply multiply that same fraction by its reciprocal. Now, what's a reciprocal? The reciprocal of any fraction is the fraction we get when we flip that fraction, when we make the numerator the denominator and the denominator the numerator. So we're going to flip 3/1. And when we flip that, we get 2/3 multiplied by 1/3. And then we're going to just multiply the numerators and then multiply the denominators. 2 times 1, 2. 3 times 3, 9. So 2/3 divided by 3 is 2/9. So we're going to keep that same approach. So find the reciprocal of the fraction and then just multiply that reciprocal by the other fraction. So 4/5 divided by 7/1. And again, we're going to flip the 7/1 so that we could multiply 4 times 5 times 1/7. 4 times 1, 5 times 7. 4 times 1 is 4, 5 times 7 is 35. So 4/5 divided by 7 is equal to 4/35. Last one on this slide, 1/9. We make the 6 a fraction. We flip so that we could essentially multiply by the reciprocal. So this becomes 1 times 1 divided by 9 times 6. 9 times 6, 54, I believe. So 1/54. Now continuing. All right, so again, we have 3/4 divided by 2/7. We want to multiply, so we have to take the reciprocal of the second fraction. It's 2/7, so if we flip it, it becomes 7/2. 3 times 7 is 21. 4 times 2 is 8. This is an improper fraction, and we can, do our calculations to find how many whole eighths can we get from 21. And we skip count. 8, 16, all right, just about 16. So we get 2. Denominator remains unchanged. 2 times 8 is 16, so we have a remainder of 5. So 3/4 divided by 2/7 is 2 5/8. Question, the second one, 1/7 divided by 4/5. Again, we want to take the reciprocal of the second fraction so that we could multiply times 5/4. 1 times 5, 7 times 4. 1 times 5 is 5. 7 times 4 is 28. So 1/7 divided by 4/5 is 5/28. The third one, 3/5 divided by 5/6. Take the reciprocal of 5/6 and multiply. 3 times 6, 5 times 5. 3 times 6 is 18. 5 times 5 is 25. So 3/5 divided by 5/6 is 18/25. In these examples, we have mixed numbers. So our approach will be to convert the mixed number to an improper fraction, then find the reciprocal of the second fraction so that we could multiply both. And I'll link a video at the end so as to assist with the conversion from mixed number to improper fraction and improper fraction to mixed. Improper fraction to mixed. So we do so by multiplying the denominator by the whole number and then adding the numerator. So 2 4/5 rewritten as an improper fraction is 2 times 5, 10. 10 plus 4, 14. 14 over 5. And we're dividing that by a third. But we don't want to divide. We want to multiply. So we have to first take the reciprocal of the fraction. So this becomes 14 over 5 multiplied by 3 over 1. 14 times 3, 5 times 1. 14 times 3 is 42. 5 times 1 is 5. We know that 5 times 8 is 42. So we could, divide our 42 by 5. We get 8 times 5, 40. 42 minus 40 is 2. And this setup here will help us to convert our improper fraction to a mixed number. We know that the denominator will remain unchanged. The denominator is 5. And we know that we got 8 whole 5s from 42. So that's our new whole number, and the numerator is the remainder. So 2 4/5 divided by 1/3 is 8 2/5. All right, the second example. Again, we want to convert our mixed numbers to improper fractions. 6 times 5 is 30. 30 plus 2 is 32 over 5. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 plus 3 is 15. 15 over 4. Ideally, I want to multiply, so I'm going to take the reciprocal of 15 over 4. And that gives us 32 over 5 times 4 over 15. All right, so let's do some multiplication. 32 times 4. 4 2's 8, 4 3's 12. So we know that 32 times 4 and 5 times 15 will give us 128 over. We know that 15 times 5, that should be about 75. 5 5's 25. 5 1's 5. Okay, 75. So 128 over 75. We want to know how many whole 75s can we get from 128. 75 times 2 is 150, so we know only once. The denominator remains unchanged. So essentially we want to know what's the remainder when we, after we got our only 175 from 128. And we could also find that by subtracting. So, or in keeping with what we've been doing, let's do our long division setup. 128. So we know we got 1. 1 times that, 75. So we're subtracting 8 plus 3, 12 minus 7, 5. So we have a new numerator of 53. Again, thank you so much for watching, and if you have additional questions that you're working on, please feel free to leave them in the comments. And thank you to my new subscribers. I mean, I only have 5, but thank you.